I'm in this green looking forest. See the green, see the colorful texture of nature. It always prevails. We should be fighting on behalf of what needs to be fought. I believe every single community needs to be heard. Their voices need to be represented fully. And the way that I could put my 2 cents in how I see a lot of just wrongful circumstances of people being in the wrong situations. A lot of it where you see things happen to people that shouldn't happen to, I believe is planned, and it looks coincidental. The way I see injustice, it's not something that just appears, it is pre-planned. And the way that I look at looking the world with the lenses of being simply in a totality of bliss could never really happen unless you're living away from people that are around you. I'm saying certain particular individuals that seem to be everywhere. There's a body of bad apples that want to make everything corrupt, everything bad, like it's fruit that we speak about on its tree. If it's bad fruit, that means the tree has become bad. And I see the beauty factor of people's struggle. I see that life inside of a person's struggle is everything that makes that individual precious. And all of the forces that come against the ones who are chosen in this world. That there's a preciousness when you are targeted, when you are looked at in a way that people don't understand you purposely, and people, they look at you no matter what you say and ignore everything that is truth that you may be speaking, everything that you're trying to do to help people like yourself. When you are neglected, when you are rejected, it is because you don't fit in this world, in this particular setting. And it's looking at the ways in how we can grow in knowledge on a level that suppresses just the ignorance that a lot of people carry inside of them when they judge in a way that is bringing somebody down, then rather lifting them up. And I feel all different walks of life's struggle. Doesn't matter where you come from. I represent the communities who have gone through every sort of hell, every sort of oppression, rejection, alienation, and separation. I support the communities that have gone through discrimination of all kinds, all types of trials that they have been put through, and tests and tribulations. I support people that have been marginalized, communities that have been scattered by certain individualists. And there's a lot of, inhumane type of activities that are not only just physical, not just literal, but also mental. And the weight of suppression is on a lot of people. And all I could do was try to represent how real the struggle is. I'm for those who are fighting for justice in every small way, fighting for, the rights of preservation, and also I support communities that are trying to get ahead, that are trying to sustain, their communities into becoming what is of empowerment. There are a lot of, I'm going to say, acts of racism that is being perpetuated, that you could see that's happening, to where you see certain individuals, groups being marginalized out of fear that these particular groups, monarchs, certain type of authority figures, are afraid of the changing of positions of power potentially happening. When you see particular individuals, groups being persecuted because of who they are and because of their impact that stands in the world, that is all around us who are witnesses, it's because they are special, they have something special that they are going to embark. And there are certain individuals that are afraid of real change, progress. I'm speaking about progress to where it is a fair playing field, to where everything is even. See, I look at it like human life is valuable. The earth has inhabited us here, and we were put here, all of us, by God for a specific reason. And it wasn't for the way that we have created this type of climate of conquer and divide in a way that is destroying humanity and the planet, and those who are trying to destroy God's people. See, if you're a chosen one in this world, you will know that the world is going to be against you. The world is going to apprehend you. It is going to categorize you in a box of labeling, of trying to disable everything that makes up your integrity inside of you. They will rob you, if they can, of your intelligence, of your thinking capabilities, of being able to change even the system around you by the power of influence. The power of spoken words can change a whole entire continent that may be controlled or may be influenced by superior elites running things, whether it's physically, economically. Voices can change even the worst suppressing atmospheres, because God is the one that's in control. It isn't man who thinks he has all the control. I've been on this planet for 36 years right now. And I could just tell you, all I have ever experienced at 36 years old is seeing that there is too much hypocrisy, that we try to turn the other way as if nothing is happening in the world. People who are comfortable are simply content with, just their own lives. They're worried about their own individuality. They're worried about their own ends to be met. They're not thinking about the starvation of children in the streets that are impoverished because they haven't been given a leg up. They haven't been given what is of chances to properly be developed the right way to succeed. And when you have so much lie after lie being perpetuated, you see people become very much in disparity, because there's so much hopelessness that is purposely being caused to bring people down. Why do you think right now anyone that's trying to find employment can't find an employment? People who have college degrees graduated from universities that aren't employed. They can't find any employment. It's like the reason why they make it to where the economy crashes and stocks go under, 401ks, is because they want AI to eventually take over, we could say, most of the workforce. The working class they want to replace, and it's going to happen. What are you going to do when America gets destroyed, this country, when there is subversion by powerful armies that are going to take over the streets where you live in? What are you going to do when you have nowhere to run to? There's nothing that is going to save you. Not your money that you are holding on to, not the people that you think are influential, that you look up to, are going to save you. You're not going to be able to run to shelter because they're going to make sure that every place of where people are capable of hiding is going to be completely made desolate. They're going to make sure that every land that has all trees for where people could try to hide under will be completely gutted down. You'll be open literally in the field to be seen as a target, because that's what they're going to do. Mark my words, you don't have much time. Is God on your side? Are you on the side of God? Are you on the side that promotes jealousy, envy of chosen ones? Are you on the side of putting money in your pocket at all costs at the expense of lives and trying to get one over people that you look at as being inferior? Are you serving the devil? Are you serving all of the forbidden fruits of this world? You got to ask yourself the question. Am I living to hold on to this life? Or am I letting things go to where I'm not holding on to things that are going to perish right in front of my own eyes? You got to see the things that truly, really matter. That is sacrifice for those that are worthy to sacrifice for, if it means putting yourself in the position of what is integrity. Without that, you have nothing. Without God on your side, you could have all of creation wrapped around your wrist or wrapped around in the palm of your hand, and then you lose your own soul in the very end.